The following video contains content and/or language which may be considered unsuitable for younger viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. Whoosh! Bum 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 bum.
Having returned from their honeymoon, Dave and Rhonda joined the gang for their big move to their new studio, located in New ROFL City, the capital of New ROFL.
Well, here we are in our new building.
It's an improvement over the old one.
And we have a new swimming pool.
100% shark-proof.
Hey Sam, you got a new haircut.
Thanks, Dave. It makes me feel like a king.
You look more civilized.
Anna did Sam's hairstyle.
I didn't know you were a hairstylist, Anna. I was the queen of hairstyling in college.
Now that we're settled in, here are some ground rules we've adopted.
Ground rules for LT Parodies videos. 1. No tantrums, crotch kicks or plantings in ground. 2. No power struggles. 3. No characters from Hades will appear, requested by the JCTN squad.
On with the show.
Warner Show Pictures presents a circus production of a big top film.
Watch out, P.T. Barnum.
Don't anyone mention clowns in front of Sam. You know how he's afraid of them.
Must be the Chucky syndrome.
What's the Chucky syndrome?
A fear of clowns.
Warner Chucky Pictures presents
A ventriloquist production
of a dummy film.
Crash test dummies.
Afternoons will be measured out in coffee spoons.
L.T.S. Eliot.
I thought we were talking about clowns. You know how Sam's frightened of them.
Warner Fears Pictures presents
An Anxieties production of a phobias film.
Hi gang.
Just checking in to see how you're adjusting to your new digs.
This sure beats the honeymoon suite at Niagara Falls.
Did you know Dave and I went over the falls in a barrel?
No?
Really?
Niagara Falls. Slowly I turn.
Thanks to Rhonda's powers, we came out unscathed.
When we emerged from the water, I had to resuscitate Dave and pull a few splinters from his skin.
You sure made a big splash.
You were saying something about Sam's fear of clowns?
I had this fear since my childhood.
He has the Chucky syndrome.
So we've called in someone who not only helped us with the move here, but is also helping Sam get over his fear of clowns.
Hi. I'm Martina Sly.
Pleased to meet you, Martina.
I'm no longer afraid of clowns.
Relocation can be a psychological burden, so I'll be here to help with any anxieties you may have.
Meanwhile, back to the logo parodies.
Warner Parodies Pictures presents
a spoof production
of a takeoff film. Like Spike Jones
or Tom Lehrer
or Weird Al Yankovic.
He lost on Jeopardy, baby.
Warner Pool Pictures presents a swimming production of a big splash film.
We have a pool here now. Not just one pool, but two.
One inside and one outside.
The indoor pool we can use when it's cold or wet outside.
That's not the only purpose of having a pool indoors, Dave.
What's another purpose, Martina?
Just look at the next parody.
Trapdoor Pictures presents a Spring-It production. Remember the game show Russian Roulette? They dropped losing contestants for trapdoors. There are trapdoors in this building. So that's how Mr. Moose dumped ping-pong balls all over Captain Kangaroo.
Instead of tantrums, plantings in the ground or crotch kicks, you can use trapdoors to drop somebody into the indoor pool.
And here's another rule we've instituted. No sharks!
Good advice, Dave.
I think this calls for a demonstration.
Warner Demos Pictures presents a test drive production.
Who wants to be the test pilot for our demonstration?
Are you sure there's water in the pool? You and I have taken enough falls as it is.
Include me out.
Dave and I have already taken the plunge, so to speak. I got a big splash like that on our beach vacation.
The highest dive we ever took.
I'll tell you what, Dave. You and I will demonstrate, with Rhonda at the controls.
I'm at the ready.
Ready, Dave?
Ready?
Well, what do you know? It works.
How did it feel, Dave?
This sure beats being planted, Martina.
Later, after Martina and Dave climbed out of the pool.
Test Pilot Pictures presents
A Brave Volunteer production.
Who needs a crash test dummy? Who's the dummy here?
Not me.
Not me.
Not me. Not me.
Not me.
Not me.
Not me.
Not me.
If anyone's a dummy here, it's me.
You.
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 Just kidding. Nobody's a dummy here anyway.
Good man, Sam.
Wrong captions.
We'll try again later. Have we got room for one more to take up residence here?
I'll room next to Sam and Anna.
We'll check in from time to time.
Right now, we'll check in with the JCTN squad to see about keeping evil adversaries away from here.
And that leads into what I would like to say to our audience.
We are listening, Dave.
With our new ground rules laid out for LT Parodies, I wish to stress two things. One, the ground rules apply exclusively to this series. And two, even though beings from Hades are barred from here, the battle of good versus evil is not over.
Not over, Dave.
If there's one thing evildoers are good at, it's being persistent. And the battle of good versus evil will persist right up to the last days, when evil will ultimately be defeated.
Good point, Dave.
The JCTN squad, along with God, His angels and the Angelus warriors, will always be on call.
And I'll also act as bodyguard in case any intruders show up.
Let's order out for some pizza.
Good idea, Dave.
And Sam will pick up the tab.
Who'll pick pockets?
Boom!